Yo, your mom just called and I think she said Chiquito to Five just came out with a new episode. Now, if you think what I'm thinking, I think it's time that we sit back, relax, and tune into this week's episode. Yo, welcome back to Chiquito to Five. I'm your host, Kaya, and I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. I know we didn't do our little thing that we normally do every year, but it is okay because it's fine. I've been in a little funk lately, just like not even in a funk. I've been wanting to record so much, but I just don't have the energy to record. And you're probably like, why do I sound different? I literally just woke up like not even like 15 minutes ago. But I've been wanting to record this episode so many times. There's so many episodes that I have recorded that I just didn't like them because I was like, I think I'm just kind of forcing it. Or I was like very energetic in the beginning and then I got tired towards the end. But I hope you guys genuinely did have a good Thanksgiving. Hope you guys enjoyed spending time with family and eating a lot of food. We did it a little bit different this year. We normally do like a traditional, but we've been like, I think the last few years we've been doing like a theme. And this year's theme was Louisiana. And you're like, like what is Louisiana? Like a seafood bowl or something? Nah. What we ended up doing was we had like gumbo. And like the gumbo was like different. Like we had two different versions of it. You had one with shrimp and shrimp, chicken, sausage. You had another one with greens in it. Like I think that was like the only thing that was like different that I saw just a little bit. But you still had like your traditional dishes of like ham, turkey, mac and cheese. And it was really good. And this year's mac and cheese was definitely better than the last one. If you haven't listened to the Great Mac and Cheese Debate. Like it was definitely pretty good. It was made by somebody else, but this one was good. And I don't know about y'all, but I have been swamped working and I need a vacation. Like I say this all the time. Like sometimes I just need a break and I think we all should take a break whenever we can. I know like it's hard financially to do that, but take that break. I plan on taking a break soon just to like relax a little bit, but speaking of a break, I did go and pick up my old hobby of photography. I still do that every now and then, but I had the opportunity to go to North Carolina after Thanksgiving and to take some pictures. We got, like everything was covered by my cousin. Like I love and appreciate him so much. I got to go to my first college football game against Duke and Wake Forest. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm still an NC State fan, so it was a little bit different being in blue territory, but I enjoyed myself a little bit. It was definitely cold, but we had some good seats, and it was a decent game. And I got to do that event, and the theme of that birthday party was, it was Beauty and the Beast, and I think it turned out pretty well. Like, not just like the whole turnout, but like everything turned out so well. Like, my cousin's mom did a great job setting up everything, and I hope that she had a great time because I'm sure her friends did. They played Uno, had a lot of dancing. The cake was really good. It was a Publix cake, and like I love cake, but that blue dye does a little too much for me sometimes. Like it makes it a whole lot sweeter in my opinion, and I felt like I was about to have like a sugar rush, and I only had like 2 cupcakes. I was just like, but I still love cake. I just didn't like the excess of like blue tin. But it was a great trip. And I was solely there for business. So I got to do whatever I needed to do business wise. I got to relax a little bit, but I was solely there to get the job done, perform, and do what I needed to do. And because of that, I was able to make enough from it to where I got my dream camera. And my dream camera, it's a Canon 80D. I was working with the Canon T6 since I was I think 18. I was working with that since I was 18. But I got my dream camera. I'm getting a whole bunch of equipment at it because I have a huge event that I'm doing over the summer. And I plan on hopefully doing a podcast during that event as well. Like recording like an episode or something in between it. But I have a whole bunch of stuff that I'm putting into it. Like I got to get a printer. I got to get a new flash. I got to get like a whole kit. I have to get a whole bunch of stuff. And luckily I have people that are investing in it. And I do appreciate them. And speaking of investing, I know I talked about Operation Gift Bag, and things are kicking off for that this week. And I'm going to be doing that on Thursday, where I'm going to go to Walmart and buy the cans that I need, buy some Ziploc bags, and then we're going to donate them to the food pantry. But I have received a $400 donation to really get that going. So that is amazing, and I'm grateful to have the opportunity to do that. And whenever I get everything set up on like the GoFundMe and stuff, you guys are more than welcome to donate to that. And any donations that you guys make is solely going towards helping families affected by the shortage that we had with the whole EBT. And I know like food stamps is coming back, but there are still some limitations with people. So I want to be able to get like help them in the best way possible. So whenever, like I said, whenever that gets set up, like if you guys want to donate or just reach out to me, feel free to, and I'll appreciate it and everything. And I don't know about you guys, but watching TV is not the same. Like, I don't know if you guys saw or not, but Netflix just bought out Warner Brothers, and everybody's losing their mind about that. Like, they're about to own the rights of Harry Potter, I think Batman, and some other like series. So it's like, what is the point of the streaming wars? And you're probably like thinking like streaming wars, it sounds familiar. Like when I think about that, I think of South Park in that one episode where like they had like that huge stream and like people were buying boats and like they were like, oh, my boat's faster. And like it was like a whole thing. But like I feel like Netflix buying out Warner Brothers, it's more of a power move, because like how I see it, like our pricing may go up because they're offering more services now. And it's like, okay, price is going to go up, but you still can't share a password. Why not be able to do that with however much like they're putting into this? But the only reason I have Netflix right now is because of Stranger Things. And after that last like part comes out, and I think it's on New Year's, I'm getting rid of my Netflix account because I pay like almost $30. I pay like $25 a month on it. You can't share it. And then like if I go out of town, like if I go on vacation or I'm going to go do an event and I want to watch Netflix, I can't really watch Netflix because I'm not on my home household. And I'm like, but I'm the owner of the account. Like it's in my name. It's coming out of my bank account. So I think I should be able to watch it wherever I want to. But that's the main reason I have it is just for Stranger Things. I want to cancel it so bad, but then I'm watching One Piece, like the live animation of it, like the live adaptation. And I'm just like, I don't want to keep paying almost $26 a month. And if pricing goes up another like $4, I'm just going to have to cancel and just, deal with my loss. But I'm pretty much just giving you guys like a little like rant, like little catch ups of like what's been going on the last couple of months. And so I believe I talked about the cozy kickoff on the last episode that I recorded, and that is returning. It may not just be a seasonal thing anymore because like it's been postponed so much that I may just keep it going and just have like those moments where like we just reflect and think about like the present and think about like our future and everything. Because like I think at least 2 episodes planned. I just need to hit record and that's all. Like when I come home from work, I want to record so bad, but I'm just like, I'm tired. Like I need to prioritize my rest because I don't think I'm getting enough sleep, even though I am getting enough sleep. But I want to have like a clear mind, have enough energy to where I can do it and be more consistent. Like I know like doing like these colder months, the podcast tends to like go down a little bit when it comes down to like creativity. Because I just want to come home and go to bed. But I got to force myself to get it done and everything. And I'm just like, okay, what can I do to get my energy going? Do I need to wake up earlier? Do I need to just take my stress relief gummies and get to work or something? I don't know. But I would do like a coffee at night, but that's just terrible. Like a terrible idea of just staying up after. But I want to dust off everything and just hit record again. Like I have my photography. That's my first hobby, my first love. And then I have my podcasting. But I gotta be like, okay, what can I do to get back into my second hobby? It's not bad to have a hobby, but like I'm not gonna say when you invest in it, but like when you have so much stuff that you've poured into it and it's just sitting there collecting dust, you're like, I guess I'll dust it off and just hit record. But I don't want to be like that. I want to be like, okay, I see I haven't touched it in a minute. I see that people are still listening to the episode, but I need to figure out something else, like to bring in more people. And I think the reason why I hit record today was because a little birdie told me recently that they enjoy listening to the podcast when they're driving or like they're just doing work and everything. And I'm like, that's why the podcast was made. It was made so that I could rant or talk about whatever I want to talk about. And then whoever's listening, they can listen to what I'm talking about. And if they can relate, that's fine. Or if they just want like background noise, that's fine as well. I made it solely so that anybody can listen to it. It's easy listening sometimes, but anybody can listen to it. They can get hooked a little bit, and they have about 15 to 30 minutes of just me talking about anything, everything, and nothing. And I was like at work, I was like, there's a lot more people that listen to the podcast more than I know. Because I know one person, they solely listen to the podcast every single time. And I appreciate them. Shout out to you, Marissa. And there are others who, like I said, they take trips and they listen to it, or they're just like driving to and from like their destinations and they listen to it. And I'm like, I need to do this more often. And before I hit record, I was literally thinking about I should have like I should like put in all my coins and have like a radio station or something. Like at like 10 a.m. you have like a radio or something for me. But I want to have like that's something like that would be really cool if I could do that, where I could like wake up early in the morning and just hit like record or stream or whatever and just talk for about an hour or so on like your daily commute or something. Because why not? And if I had like the rights to like add music, oh, that would be so cool. Like if I could play music, if I had a radio station that could play music, I would probably have one of the biggest stations in the county that I live in. And I'm like, it's an idea. Would it be in reality? Probably not, but I enjoy it. And like I always like on my Instagram, because I love music so much, I always include it in each post that I make. And if you haven't looked at our Instagram, that music, it's very like, it's not specific, but there is a theme with it. It's either 80s, sometimes like early 2000s, or it's like not cold, Daft Punk. It's like Daft Punk a little bit. But there's like different like versions, but I have a theme when I upload, because I'm like, there's like a certain point in time of music that I really enjoy. And I'm like, I want to share it with you guys as well. Because you may think the music is random, but I pick it strategically in a way that I enjoy listening to the post. Like if I'm like scrolling through and I'm like, oh, I like this post. And I'm like, do I want to like my own post or do I want to share my own post? And I end up doing both because I'm just like, this music is pretty cool and it brings in more people. But if I had a radio station, I'm sure y'all would be sick of me hitting you guys up every single morning. Good morning. It's 10 a.m. on Chicky Delta Phi radio and going from there. Like, that would be pretty cool. Or if like we did like a late night podcast where we record like obviously late at night, but we upload at like midnight or something. And then you guys have that as well, like in the morning for your morning drive or just like working out, whatever it is. But I plan on hopefully recording some more episodes before the week is over so that we have a little bit more fun together and a little bit more time spent before December's over. And I hope you guys are doing pretty good on your Christmas shopping. I haven't started on mine yet, but it'll be completed this week as well. And my theme of gifts last year is usefulness. This year it's whatever I can find at whatever store I go to. I don't really have a theme this year, but if I can't find anything for a group of people, I'm just going to get gift cards. And you can never go wrong with a gift card. And like, I've gotten so many gift cards when I was a kid. I was like, this is pretty cool. Like, I think my first gift, as like when I turned like, I think 17 maybe. It was like an Amazon gift card, and I was like, Amazon? And I was like, that was like, I thought I hit the lottery with that. But I've gotten like gift cards. Can't go wrong with clothes, socks. Oh, I love a good pair of socks. I'm not gonna lie to you. But you just can't, like, you cannot go wrong with that. Like, we always need clothes, and if I receive clothes, I always donate as well. So like, if my closet's getting full, I just take whatever I know I'm not gonna wear anymore, and I just donate it off. And I think like candy, I get that sometimes for Christmas, and I'm like, okay, it's not the greatest, but I mean, it's still something. But like, I don't really eat candy that much. But when I do, like, I probably go like on like a splurge a little bit. But you can't really go wrong with that. I love like a good, like, I don't like gummy bears, but I love Skittles. Skittles is like my favorite candy. But I think my favorite pack has to be maybe like, I just like a classic red pack, like the original. Like, that's pretty good. But when I was a kid, they had like different versions of it. Like, you had the Skittles gum, you had the Skittle, like the crazy cores. You had the dark side. My grandfather used to buy me the dark sides all the time. And they didn't have it like in a small bag. They had it in that big bag. And he would always get me a bag when he would go to Ingles. And I was like, these are delicious. These are great. And I don't know how he found them, but he did, and I enjoyed them. And then when he had passed away, I was like, I'm not gonna get my Skittles anymore. But my mom still made it work, and every now and then she would buy me the dark side Skittles. And then they discontinued that, and I was like, okay, whatever. And then they came up with like that orchard version of it, like the apples, I think. It was okay, but I was like, I really like that dark side because like it not only had like a sentimental value to me, but like it was delicious in my opinion. I've had like, I can probably name a good chunk of Skittles because they were that good. Now the ones that I think that were disgusting, I can't, like maybe like the Skittles, like fiery ones. I can't, like the hot, like the gummy ones, like those are nasty. Like, I didn't even try them. Like, I just looked at them, sniffed the bag, and I said, absolutely not. That's nothing but chemicals in that bag. So I didn't even try. But like, I love like a good bag of Skittles, preferably the classics. And I think like another gift as well is like stuff for like your room, like room decor is pretty nice. Especially if you're going out to college, that's pretty nice as well because you don't have to really spend money on it. And I think another gift like that I would like that I do enjoy is probably like if someone invests in like my hobbies. Like if they got me stuff for my photography, I would be greatly appreciative. If they got me stuff for the podcast, I'm always happy. Like, I find joy in the little things, but I also enjoy when people see my passion for my hobby and they help me grow with it. Because I think for the longest, like when I first started the podcast, I was recording on my mom's laptop and I was sharing with her every now and then. But I was recording on her laptop, and then my boyfriend got me he got me a MacBook, and I was like, okay, I can do a little bit more work with this. And then he got me an iPad, and with that iPad, I could do my Canva designs. I could work on my photography. And I was like, okay, he's really investing to help me grow as well. And what I have done for him in return is I have invested into his gaming, whether it's me paying for it's like on Twitch. So for me paying for like a sub subscription on there, or getting him like equipment that he needs. We're going to help each other win, and we're going to help each other grow no matter what. And that doesn't matter. Like, even if my friends did that, I like, they want to see me win, but I also want to see them win. So I'm going to do whatever I can to help them as well, because it's a team effort at the end of the day. It's not like I'm not going to hold a grudge against somebody because they want to pursue tattooing. No, if you want to pursue tattooing and you find joy in that, I'll invest in it. I'm not going to be your first client. No. But I'll invest in getting like the ink, a new tattoo gun, whatever it is. Like, I'll invest in it because I want to see you win as well. And speaking of winning, it's only Tuesday. We have a few more days until the weekend. And I think I've like heard this a lot at like from like people at work, but how can you win the day? How can you win the week? And that question is solely about like it's about you. If you're running late for work all the time, what can I do to be better and show up on time? Or do I need like how can I leave the house early without sacrificing, like not even sacrificing, but like if you're running late all the time, ask yourself, do I need to start getting up earlier? Do I need to start planning my mornings better? Whatever it is, like you can win the day by doing that. You can win the week by doing anything that helps you grow. So my question for you guys is going to be, what can you do to win the day or to win the week? Something to think about. And if you made it this far, thank you. Because I know I've rambled a lot about Skittles. And I'm probably getting nowhere because I'm like looking at the time right now and I'm like, okay, I gotta get ready for work again. Like I'm pushing it sometimes when I hit record, but I don't really care because I'm like, I enjoy talking to you guys. I enjoy just rambling. And soon, I think I've decided this just as of right now. Soon, we're gonna go on TikTok live. Like, yeah, we're gonna do a few like TikTok lives, or like we're playing like Uno or something, or we're just talking and showing you guys like the editing process that I go through when it comes down to like recording audio or like my photography. Just to like, I'm not gonna say bring in more traction, but to show you guys like what it's like when I'm not on the mic, you know? So I want to be like more personable with you guys and to show you more of my life and almost like what I go through like on a weekend basis. Because during the week I'm working, so that's kind of boring. But on the weekends, it is a different side where I can do whatever I want. I can play video games all night. Speaking of video games, if you guys have not played Supermarket Simulator, what are you doing? Go get the game. If you have it on PC, let's play. Like, I love a good simulation game. Depending on what it is, I love a good simulation game. I do play Sims a lot, but Supermarket Simulator, that was my game when it first came out. I was part of like that beta team, and it was so fun. And now, because I have my own personal computer that I can play on, I enjoy it so much. Like, I think right now my game is glitching to where like all of my money is going into paying rent. Don't know how that happened, but it is okay because I'm getting my money back. I'm stocking up my shelves. I have people that are doing whatever they got to do to make sure my store is successful. And it's pretty fun. I could be on the game for hours and I'll find joy in it. And I may be upset because I made $2,000 and all of that got spent putting into groceries. But it is definitely a fun game. If y'all have not played it, please, please, please go play it. And if you're playing Fortnite, definitely hit me up and we can probably run some duos or squads or whatever. I may not be the best at it, but I am pretty decent at the game. But I'm going to cut this one short just a little bit, just because, like I said, I'm on a time crunch right now and I got to get ready for work. If this episode is nothing but rambling, I really don't care. I needed to talk a little bit and to just get it out. Because there are times where I literally just talk and I'm like, I don't want to upload that. But no. I'm going to talk. I'm going to ramble. And somebody out there is going to listen to it. Will it be my mother? Probably not. But one of you guys will probably listen to this. And I'll be like, okay. Something got put out and they enjoyed it. I hope. Even, like I said, even if it's just me just talking about nothing relevant, somebody finds joy in that. And I don't care if it's like background music for you or, like I said, you're doing something and you're like, I just need to play something. Go for it. You're supporting the podcast no matter what, and I truly do appreciate you guys for that. And to wrap this all up, I hope you guys enjoyed this little ramble. Not even little. I hope you guys enjoyed this ramble that I had today. Hopefully, I have another episode out for you guys by the time this gets uploaded. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And I hope you guys have a great Tuesday. Hope you guys have a great week. Make sure to share this podcast. I don't care if it's with your dog. What are you going to do to win the day? What are you going to do to win the week? Make sure to eat something. Take care of yourself. Prioritize your time. And do what brings you joy. With all that being said, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And I'll see you guys next time.